The billionaire CEO was shocked to discover that his wife's gift to him was a lace dress. Even more surprising was her request for him to try it on immediately. She genuinely believed he would love this present. He jumped up from his seat, completely confused by her thinking. His wife looked equally puzzled and explained what had led to her assumption. Shortly after their wedding, he had asked her to fetch him clothes after his shower. When she opened his suitcase, she found it filled with lace garments, leading her to believe her husband had particular tastes. What she didn't know was that this was all arranged by her husband's assistant. Their marriage wasn't voluntary but resulted from a massive misunderstanding. It all started when he was dining with his mother at a restaurant. A young woman mistook him for someone who had broken her friend's heart. Furious, she threw coffee in his face. Enraged, he immediately threatened to have her imprisoned. His mother, however, admired the young woman's boldness and shockingly suggested marriage as a solution. To avoid jail time, the woman reluctantly agreed to this absurd arrangement. He was deeply unhappy with this plan but had no choice under his mother's pressure. To avoid complications during an eventual divorce, he deliberately concealed his true identity and wealth, telling her he was just an ordinary employee. His mother then forced them to live together, and his assistant had secretly prepared a suitcase of lace clothing, hoping to help maintain the appearance of a functional marriage. The woman had completely misinterpreted the situation. Now remembering his assistant's scheme, he stood frozen in embarrassment, unable to explain. As the woman tried to ease the awkward moment, they accidentally fell together. In that close encounter, her heart raced as she looked at his handsome face, feeling an unexpected attraction. During this intimate moment, he panicked, threw the lace dress over her head, and fled. Alone on the couch, she reflected on their accidental closeness. In another room, he was confused by his growing feelings for someone he'd supposedly disliked. The next day, she seemed to ignore the previous night's incident and directly asked when they could divorce. Hearing the word divorce, he hesitated, thinking both of their moment of connection and the potential loss of half his company's shares if they split. He told her they needed more time to consider. She misinterpreted his reluctance as love. Amused by her assumption, he argued that since she'd caused him emotional damage, he should decide when they divorce. Annoyed but unable to argue, she temporarily accepted this. He felt deeply conflicted, unsure how to handle these unexpected feelings as he genuinely started to care for this stubborn woman. The following day, while she was home resting, her parents unexpectedly visited. These typically neglectful parents had come to force her to marry a wealthy businessman for their financial gain. She refused this ridiculous proposal, but her parents brazenly brought the businessman into the home, even suggesting he use force. Feeling desperate in this nightmare situation, she was saved when her husband returned home. Seeing strangers in the house, he immediately sensed danger and rushed inside without hesitation.